Hi, I'm Stuart J. Pearlman, and I want to welcome you to Stuart J's Lens, the tales of small business in McKinney. I hope you enjoyed today's tale. It comes straight from small business in McKinney.
I was starting college to learn fashion merchandising. I had modeled through high school, and I was offered to move to New York and work with a modeling agency, the Ford agency in New York. So I thought, well, maybe I'll take a little time off and learn the fashion industry from the inside out. I lived down near the United Nations.
In an apartment full of great-looking women.
Pretty much, yes.
Wow. Was there competition?
No, it was nice. I mean, it was lonely. I left my hometown. First went to Milan and traveled around Italy. It was very scary at first. The first time I landed in Italy, I was by myself, and the agency gave me the wrong address. I couldn't speak any Italian, and the cab driver just dropped me off, and I went and knocked on this woman's door and said, "I'm here." And this Italian woman came out and, "Oh," I said, "I'm here." And she goes, "No," and slammed the door.
Is the life of a fashion model glamorous?
It is more hard work than you would think. Basically, the business is taking rejection for a living. The average is getting one job of every 12. That's typically the average when you start out. You have to learn to bounce back and just take the rejection. But the fun part is when you're working. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of runway. That was my forte. That's what I enjoyed. Energizing. It was instant gratification. It was exciting. It got your adrenaline going. I just really preferred that. Oftentimes, if I had a party and wanted something spectacular to wear, I could just borrow something.
You could just pick up the phone and call whoever you wanted, and
they would ship it to me, and I could wear it and then ship it back. So,
that's great.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
See, that's the fun part of being a fashion.
That's the fun part. Yeah.
That and all the playboys you meet, I'm sure.
Well, I wouldn't call that so much fun, but I met a lot of interesting people.
I'm
The
sure
biggest
you
regret, looking back now, is I met so many people and traveled to so many places and did so many different things, and I only wish I had kept a little diary or took pictures with every designer and every actor or singer or band member that I met. I just while I was in the business, I feared, what will I do? It was my passion, and I thought, what in the world am I going to do if this ever ends? And I ended up ending it because I found a greater passion.
When was that? When did you?
We both traveled, did not have neighbors. There was a little 7-acre tract of land with an old building on it that had been used in the past for dog breeding purposes. It was a little apartment and had some kennels and a living room, and I hired a retired woman that lived next door to be my dog's nanny. This nanny would come over. My dogs had their own house on 7 acres. So this nanny would come and take care of them, and if we went out of town, she was there. So that was the lifestyle that we had created for our dogs. The word got out within the fashion industry, and everybody was asking, well, can Rover come up this weekend? We're going out of town. That sounds like fun. And I'd say, sure. I was a pioneer of what a lot of people are doing now in the pet care. I went to a bank and renovated and added on to my little place and got it all up to speed. And then I started taking care of people's pets. For the first year, I didn't publish a phone number. I did not advertise. It was strictly word of mouth. Okay. There was definitely a need, and I picked up on that in the very beginning. I was everything.
You were the pooper scooper.
I was the bather, I was the kennel cleaner, I was the secretary, I drove the bus to pick up the dogs, I did everything. We have 3 vehicles, and they're on the road 6 days a week, going from Van Alstyne down to South. Pick them up to come up to board here for their vacation. And we also do Doggies Day Out Tuesday and Thursday, where we pick up in the morning early. They come up and spend a day in the country. They have lunch with us, and then they go home after dinner. 10 years into the business, I was listening to my clients. What can I do to better serve them? What else? Building that we're currently in is over 8,500 square feet. It has VIP suites with TVs and webcams and designer beds and tiled walls. We have a full-size in-ground swimming pool for the dogs and several supervised play yards. We have an indoor gym for the dogs and a living room.
Can my wife and I come out here for a weekend?
Certainly, certainly. Those little people. I see personalities. When I think of Bella, I think of Bella and her personality. I don't think of Bella the dog. I mean, they're little people. They're very interesting. They're all different. They all have their own personalities, and I like to create an experience for each and every one of them when they stay here, so that they'll have a good time when I come back. I wouldn't trade my life for anything. I really have enjoyed every aspect of my first career and now my second career.
If you think you have a story to tell, send me an email. But I have to tell you up front, it better be good. I hope